Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Nicolette, and I have written this story and hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed writing it for you. Are you ready? Very well. It was a dark and misty night. Benjamin Spencer was full of fright. On the street and all alone, he stood hunched, still as stone. While those about him took their stroll, he imagined they were officers on patrol. His heart beat well up in his ears, oh, so loud he could not hear. Why thus frightened, you wonder, friends? Ah, he was up to no good, you understand. With sweaty palms and a beating heart, he had put in his mind to steal, yes, as bad as that. Off to school the other day, he had passed this very store on his way. Walking along with a few of his friends, they spoke on the topic of the store's new trends. It was nearly Halloween, and they were very excited. There was to be a party in school, and all were invited. In the window, as a reminder, stood many costumes. They were so happy as they spoke, they acted like buffoons. Everyone spoke of what they would wear. Indeed, each talked of their costumes, all ideas were shared. Someone mentioned how Benji would look great, and never gave him the chance to set things straight. Indeed, he was so sleek and looked so cool. They always thought he had all the tools. He had the right clothes and attitude to boot. He was witty and even very cute. He had much respect and the love of others, even his teachers and the other cool brothers. On top of that, he was a very smart young man. It was not a surprise that many looked up to Ben. No one ever thought he did not celebrate Halloween, so they expected his costume to be supreme. That is why he found himself out on a night so dark, waiting for the right moment to go up at the mark. His parents would not approve, he knew, but he would never live, he thought, if he did not see this through. The party was like on tomorrow, and he knew of no one from whom he could borrow. He had never been trick-or-treating, and that's the truth. His parents had forbidden it, not minding his youth. Oh, to miss all that candy and adventure was bad enough, but not getting all dressed up was just too tough. His friends would not be pleased if he stood apart. They would tease him endlessly, and it will break his heart. He just had to do something to fit in. He just had to prove that he was just like them. With his stolen costume, he would do just that. And so, he allowed his desire to fit in, make him as blind as a bat. Just as he made off to do the deed, he ran into a boy who was running at full speed. They both fell to the floor, startled and scared. Not understanding what went wrong, Ben did not see from what he was spared. The store owner came upon them as fast as he could, with a security guard behind him, with his piece of wood. They thanked Benjamin for being a hero. He had stopped the thief, that absolute zero. Ben watched as the guard led the boy away, and thought how it could have been him they treated that way. The store owner looked at him with a smile on his face, and said how they needed more boys like him in this place. Benjamin felt, oh, so very ashamed. for they will never know the secret to which he claimed. My dear boys and girls, Halloween is a holiday not for you. Don't be afraid to stand and tell this truth. You need not be in everything the world partakes. God has called you to be a part, and that's just great. This holiday may seem fun, but the meaning behind it is bad. You must have the courage to be different and be glad. And please, don't be in such a hurry to fit in with your friends. This may lead you to bad deeds of which you may sadly repent. Being popular may seem cool and nice, but not when it may cost you your very life. The end. I pray you enjoyed that. Until next time, cheerio.